Hello there. I'm going to cycle the whole length of the Southbourne coast road from Point House here, which used to be a cafe about 15 years ago, 10 years ago, and this is the first of the ramps down to the beach at the very end of the promenade. So I'm going to cycle the whole length of the coast road with a GoPro to show you what the houses look like. The reason I'm shooting this video is because so much has changed here over the last 10 years. 1930s houses like these have been pulled down and little balconied, modern looking places like this have gone up in their stead. And further along the cliff, similar to this one but much more hideous, lots of flats have gone up which are only used for holiday purposes. Virtually no one seems to live in them. Quite a lot of flats going up here. Now in this end of Southbourne, in some places there were already flats, so what's gone up, that's alright. A lot of people actually do live in these flats at this end, but the further towards Boscome you go, the more they seem to be reserved for holidays only. So these are lived in, obviously, these ones. Houses and bungalows have been pulled down, and the curved balconies you see there, that used to be the Shell House, famous for decorated garden and lots of money collected for charity. So along this section, a lot of the houses have just been modified to have balconies overlooking the bay. It's very nice to sit overlooking the bay on a day like this. A few like that one have been turned into flats, obviously, but most of them are still houses. On the Southbourne Coast Road anymore, we're on Southbourne Overcliff Drive. And this is where you'll start to see almost all the corner plots that used to have a nice big house in them have been torn down and turned into flats like this. That's a corner of Grange Road, and the further along you go, the more flats there are. These will all be sets of flats now. I remember in 76 or so when the big house that was here came down and these flats went up. Really only a matter of time before all of the older houses are torn down and turned into flats. There's one house there, another one there. That's clever. This is a slightly older one, done about 10 or 15 years ago. Seascape. Used to be a corner house like this one here, and this house has been torn down and turned into flats, and another one, and another one. So just the odd house left along here now. And you can't help but thinking they're very high value properties now, right for development. All these flats, many of which are not lived in at all anymore, they're just holiday homes. A couple more houses. Old flats from the 30s there, they've been around a long time, and a couple more houses. But it would be fair to estimate that more than half of the old houses along here have been torn down and turned into flats like these, that no one actually lives in, they're just holiday homes. Lovely old Tudor mansion there, 1930s. That must be worth a cool couple of million to a developer. And these two were once two houses, now you've got these massive flats going up. In fact, this is interesting because these were derelict and half built for years, and the project seemed to stall for about 5 years, but finally it's underway and nearly completed. And here's another beautiful corner plot with a lovely big corner garden. You can't help thinking that's not going to be too long a big house, and turned into more flats, more flats. We're on the flat bit approaching Boscome Chine now, and again one little house nestled in between the flats here and the newer flats there. And these flats go for about £500,000 each as well. A 2-bedroom flat on the front with a balcony view across the bay. I mean, it is very pretty, but just a couple of older houses left on this section. And then you've got Shelley Park. So wonder the council doesn't sell that off for development really. And then more flats at Grovely. This hideous thing that was built about 5 years ago. And the last house on the front here, looking in rather poor condition. Look at the roof on that. It's only a matter of time before that one goes to the developers as well.